Welcome to Get Real 6 with Sean McKeegan and
Eric Dennis.
Today we're going to go over a little bit about the same stats as we did last week, what the changes were, and then discuss them and kind of discuss what the effects were and why they were like they were.
Those are the technical terms. And we're also going to throw in the impact of the mortgage rates, as I'm sure you're fully aware. They are increasing and going to increase again. So we'll talk about the impacts of that. So what we want to look at is, if you guys watched our video last week, and I'm sure you did because it was amazing, you would have caught on to some stats that we threw at you, 24 hours, 3 days, and 7 days. But this time we are just going to jump to
7 days.
And 14 days, right? So the first one, let's talk about new listings. The new listings went up by 16%. This, in the last 7 days, a total of 1,606 new listings came on the market.
Absolutely. And coming back onto the market, last 14 days was 268. In the last 7 was 265. So in the same 7 day span, it's about even. It went down 2%, but it's about even.
Same but different day, 7 day span.
Exactly.
Because it was different weeks.
Right. Last week was 7 days. This week 7 days.
Right. But still 7 days.
Correct.
Right. And then we'll talk about price decreases. Now, this is a huge one that could have a lot of impacts on the market. Increased by 17%. So in the last 7 days, there's 914 price adjustments.
Absolutely. In the last in the last 14 days, there was 1,523 solds. In the last 7 days, that went up 10% to 1,690.
Can you tell he was reading it? Because he was looking over here. Sorry. So let's talk about the impact. Now we gave you the numbers. So what does that mean to you? So let's first look at it from a buyer's point of view. How does those things decide your decision making working with the buyer or being the buyer?
Yeah, so the 16% that the new listings went up means there's more coming on the market, which means there's more choice and things not just flying off the market. Same with the price decreases, that being up 17%, meaning the ones that you missed out on might be coming back on the market, give you a second chance to put an offer in on it. So yeah, it's very positive. Interest rates have gone up once.
Hold on. Couple things.
Okay.
Getting too far ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
So the new listings, a lot of that could be because it's just the seasonality, like the spring market. So a lot more stuff is going to be coming on. Mm-hmm. But the key thing here is price decreases, or actually back on market is what caught my eye. If you lose out in a competing offer situation, or if it's sold before you get to see it, you still may want to put in an offer, because prior to this point, they were pretty much a lock. As we talked about, things are falling apart a lot more. So it might not be such a bad idea to put in that backup offer.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. And then you have basically a 17% chance of getting that property with a backup offer.
Right. Yeah. So high chances. Now the flip side of that is, from the buyer's point of view, do you want to lock yourself into something that you can't control? So there's pros and cons on that, and talk to your agent, us, about that, on how to work that puts you in the best position possible. And then also solds. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's okay. So solds have gone up by 10% in the last 7 days, but also that is pertaining to the new, 16% more came on the market.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Are we good on the buyer's side?
I think so.
Move over to the sellers?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well, you can if you want.
Oh, no, go for it.
Okay. From a seller's point of view, that just tells me that there's a lot more competition. So go with your marketing plan, but be aware of what's coming on the market and obviously what's selling. And when you first go on the market, you want to have as many eyeballs on that property as possible, instead of the mentality of chasing the market. And we talked about that before, where at the end of the day you just end up with less money. So why not price your property properly right away. Just recently, I had one in Tuscany. We ended up having 11 offers on it. So that one obviously went above the list price. And that's kind of what the marketing plan was. So
Absolutely. And you don't want to be part of that 17% with the price decrease.
no, it can be very frustrating, and every day you're losing good marketing time.
Absolutely.
So
All right.
there is our tips and tricks on Get Real number 6. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, and we'd be happy to confuse you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, long story short, the market is rapidly changing. The interest rates have gone up once, so expect that again. But for now, happy selling and happy buying.
Yeah, and we're not saying panic, but again, we're starting to see this shift. So just be aware and make the best decision for you and your family.
Absolutely. All right.
And call us.
And call us. Correct. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving.